Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to INSL BoyZ once again. We are all back. Uh, Sorry for bit of break in between, but we were busy. You can see we are all in a busy schedule. So we are finally back after a Mumbai win. So some guys should be really happy. So before getting into, yeah, you can see the fans are really happy. So before getting into today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our video. And please do join us in our social media links there in the description below. So please check them out. So before going into today's review, we have a new guest here. So bro, how are you doing?
Hey Raghav, yeah, doing good. Looking forward to have a great conversation after the win of our Mumbai Indians.
Yes,
So
so
yeah,
on behalf of INSL Boys, we warmly welcome Hingston Loyal into our podcast for the day. And so we are really happy to have you, bro. Hope you have as like we are all Mumbai fans. We are so happy. So we brought all the Mumbai fans together. So yes, Raghav, carry on. Sorry.
yeah. So we can see the excitement is there in the Mumbai Indians camp. So yeah, let's quickly get on with the today's video. Before going in, Bobby, you happy, right? We're gonna get into that Sundays match. So keep on smiling and keep on joining us. So yeah. So what about today's match? Mumbai thought they were just lacking something, but they came on top with like Hardik Pandya came into form. So as you can see, fireworks back in the Mumbai camp. But hard luck to Punjab. They fought well, but batting department wise, they were pretty average, I would say. So let's get into it. Let's ask our fellows how they are thinking about today's match and what are their opinions. So we'll start with Yatu. Yatu, how did you think
Yeah.
about today's match? What was the difference in Mumbai's performance and getting over the line? I think was the best feeling you guys should have.
Finally relieved. We had like three back-to-back losses, which we don't normally see with Mumbai. Like Mumbai is a team that plays their seventh, eighth, ninth matches. Like in terms of IPL history, they have the most wins in those seventh, eighth, and ninth matches. But then we have the worst average in terms of winning the first three matches. So we came after a break, so it was not a continuation. So we came after a break, Mumbai, but so they took this starting a bit slowly. But you know what Mumbai is. Once they ignite their fire, they're gonna be back and rolling. History will just speak a lot for what Mumbai does. And today, I'm totally elated. Like more than the win, I was just happy to see the man on my screen, Hardik Pandya, hit those sixes and boundaries, and Karan Pollard. So those were my two biggest takeaways from today's match. As far as I would say, a very happy Mumbai Indian fan, as always. We believe.
So as you
Yes,
can see,
Yadu.
Yatu is always happy. Yeah, Bobby, carry on.
Yes, as Yadu mentioned, after three losses, Mumbai has finally broke their losing streak. So, Kingston, are you thinking that Mumbai has finally come to their potential, that playing to their best? Do you think this is their best performance moving forward? They have still three matches left, and at least they have to win next three matches to have a comfortable playoffs position. Otherwise, they have to depend on other teams. So, how do you rate today's performance of Mumbai Indians?
Yeah, thanks, Bhavi. So today's performance from a Mumbai Indian point of view, it is the best performance of this season, 2021. They did really well in if you take years like 2019, 2020, and the difference was the opening pair was giving a good start. Then likes of Kishan Ishan and then
Kai,
Sai, they gave that steadiness where the all-rounders were able to end the game, or all-rounders were able to take it to the next level. Similarly, if you look at the bowling department also, be it fast bowlers like Bolt or Bumrah, or even the spinners, mainly Chahar. So all of these departments were working fine. Today, what I saw is it has started coming back. Yes, the opening pair did not do well. Few batsmen did not do well. Again, we saw the failure from Sky. I was so disappointed. I'm a big fan of Surya Kumar Yadav. There is something that is missing. I'm sure he can, look at it. So to answer to your question, I really want to thank Tiwari. Tiwari is that innings. Even though he was silent, and even though he was going, he was taking time and settling down. That 40 odd numbers helped the all-rounders to finish the game. And then a good, as Yadu said, it's a good comeback from Hardik Pandya. We were waiting for that knock. In the last match, he missed it. And with the help of Pollard, and obviously, if Pollard is on the right track, eh, believe me, Mumbai Indians will do well. It has done well in the past when Pollard is doing well in bowling and batting. So that is what I saw today in the match.
Yeah,
Yes,
on the conversation, I'm just thinking like Mumbai Indians fans should have been so happy to see this combo finishing them games. Like they were like, if you take the past, they are always dependent on, not dependent, but always believe that these two can win the matches from anywhere. So I think that would have given you more confidence going like ahead in this tournament to get the first, to get into the playoffs. So yeah, uh, yeah. So you want to say something?
I mean, this was like a heartbreak when we saw the last game when Hardik and Pollard couldn't finish it off. Normally, they finish off that kind of matches very easily. Like in the past, they have done it easy. Like they just walk across it as if it's their own backyard cricket. But last match against RCB, we didn't. We were utterly disappointed.
Hold on. Can I change my background? I have
It's
a
okay.
background put on.
It's okay. It's okay. We're only talking about Mumbai today because it's a Mumbai victory. But yes, so talking about that, the way they played, and I mean, I really want to. I mean, I don't know whose decision or what it was, but the decision to send Hardik Pandya early. Like after 2 wickets down, they didn't do the same thing that they did before of sending Krunal Pandya in, because
Yeah,
their main strike batsman is Hardik Pandya and Karan Pollard, and they have to face as much many balls as they can. And when they're not in form, like if you look at Hardik Pandya, he's coming off a long layoff injury and all these things, so he needs that, that feel. Like as any cricketers, like they will just, if you ask them, they'll just say they will need to feel the ball. Like so, sending him in, he took his time initially because it was a perfect score line for him to take his time. 136, not a big score. With their power, they know what they can do. So they needed that space for them to take it, and they took that time. He took his time. He didn't go for any rash shots like till he faced like 16, 17 balls. I mean, he wasn't 100%, but he's getting there. So that's what,
yeah.
as fans, we want. Like moving ahead, three very crucial matches that's gonna come up: DC, RR, SRH. So three quality teams. We need quality batsmen to stand up. Yes.
I also felt Pollard got his perfect partner. Like Pollard was searching for someone to stand by him and take the whole control, and Pollard can play that like big guy role over there. So he should be very happy he got his partner back. So yeah, moving on. Like, what did you guys think about Punjab's batting? We'll go into the Punjab batting because like it started with the Punjab batting collapse. So do you think it's all due to Mumbai bowling well, as they're all bowling well in some entire tournament? They were bowling
Uh,
pretty well. So
yeah.
is
So
it down to that, or is it? Yeah,
if I were to say that, first of all, I would say the different approach the Mumbai Indians brought, because they did not start with Bolt or
yeah,
Bumrah. They started
yeah.
with Pooran
Kurna,
Pandya,
Ronaldo, yeah,
and then they had this key bowler. I would say Nathan
Colton
I
Knight.
think
Nathan
Colton.
Nile.
Gordon, yeah,
Yes, he did not take much wickets, but still there were 10 dots out of his 24 balls, right?
yeah,
And then he was like, he was on the target. He was giving some singles, maximum 2 runs. So those were the economy over that we needed. Even if you take Rahul Chahar, yes, there were a couple of sixes went for his ball, but the very next ball he got the wicket.
yeah,
When it comes to Punjab side, maybe because of their history or maybe because of that hype that they had with the combination of KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal, still I believe they are too dependent on these two.
Yeah.
Chris Gale, I'm sorry, I'm a fan of him, but he's not performing at all. And I really
I'm,
don't know why are they having him. He's not doing anything in the
yeah.
field. And at the
Yeah.
same time, in that case, the team would expect him to perform well in the batting.
Yeah.
Everyone says that he's the universal boss. Yes, but you know, you need to look at it. Then
Yeah.
you look at
It always feels weird to me. Like they don't start with Chris Gale and they go ahead with Pooran or someone, where Pooran is having a like horrendous season, and they come back with Gale, and if it doesn't work, they are in double state in mind. They don't know what to do now.
yeah.
I mean,
So the problem that I'm seeing there is there's a strong bowling department for Punjab right now
Yeah.
with this spinner Bishnoi and
Vishnu. Yeah.
then Arshdeep Singh,
Arshdeep Singh. Yeah.
right? And
and
then
Brar.
we have Shami, right, as the
Yeah.
leading bowler. So when
Yeah.
these things are there, what they should be doing is the batting department should take that responsibility.
Yes.
Even if you take the match against Rajasthan Royals, yes, they lost. The main reason they lost is the batsman. Like, come on,
Absolutely.
against Karthik Tyagi, if you can't go for few runs in that last
four runs
yeah
of 6
yeah
balls.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you can't go for that, then obviously you need to think about the batting department. So
You,
yes, they
I'm.
have
You,
the
yeah.
purple. They have
Yeah.
the purple.
They can also think about not chopping and changing a much like that. I don't think so. That's a correct way to approach a game.
I
Yeah.
mean, I want to add one point there. Today was the biggest surprise for me because when you have a team like Punjab with season openers, Chris Gale throughout his career was an opener. Aiden
Yeah.
Markham is an opener for South Africa and he's performed well. And I don't get the point why they put Mandip Singh to open with KL Rahul. So
Yeah.
why, when you're playing, you can play Mandip Singh as a floater or
Still out of
somewhere. They could
batsman.
have just they could have just played Chris Gale and given that freedom to him. So that was something that it
I
was
think,
really.
yeah, your point was very good. I think that was situation where Mumbai went, okay, we're gonna bowl Krunal now because two right-handers were opening, and Krunal could have been a perfect option there. So yeah, they played right into the Mumbai's hands, I guess.
Also, we saw the impact Markram was making for South African
Hmm.
team against Sri Lanka,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So he's an ideal opener.
okay,
Come on,
yeah,
you have people like Chris Gale,
yeah,
Markham in the dugout, and you are sending Mandeep Singh. I would say it's a stupid idea, but still, not sure what is the thinking pattern behind KL Rahul or the coach.
yeah.
Right.
So let's,
Having
yeah,
said all these things, now we are talking about the mid-table muddle. So
yes,
teams are now fighting for that playoff spots, especially the four teams who are fighting for the fourth spot. I would say third and fourth spot, along with RCB. Now, if you take Kings 11 Punjab, they are going to face Kolkata Knight Riders, RCB, and CSK. So they can get to maximum 14 points, whereas Mumbai can get to maximum 16 points. Punjab has chance of even Rajasthan Royals. They lost their previous match today, early in the day. So they also can get maximum 14 points. So Yadu, Kingston, what do you think whether RR and Kings 11 Punjab have any chance of making playoffs at this particular moment?
See,
So you think
honestly,
RCB has a chance?
RCB already qualified from my point of view. They are just one step away. Instant.
Sorry,
no,
they
they're
are
2 steps
12.
away.
Yeah, they
Two,
are with 12 points.
12 points.
Yeah.
and
Tomorrow they will automatically qualify.
Yeah,
Not to
let's see. That is tomorrow, right?
see, Bobby, I want to add one point to yours. Sorry for interrupting. It's just RR has they have only played 10 matches and they have
yes,
8
they
points.
have
So
still 4 matches. Yes,
so
they
if
can
they
go
win their 4
maximum.
matches, they can also directly qualify. But
Yes,
the catch for RR is that they are going to play all the teams that are going to call that are in that mid-table clash.
Yes. RCB,
So
CSK, Mumbai, KKR.
KKR. So, barring away CSK game, they are going to play three of the teams who are fighting for the third and fourth position. And we know what RCB can do when it comes to these crucial points or
Yeah.
this end of the. eh, you know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they did like every time,
We
right?
know, we
Like,
know they can take. I mean, I'm surprised that they could take hat tricks as well. So yeah, we
yeah,
know
I
what they
mean,
can do.
Yeah, once
I
in a
mean,
while miracles do happen, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
see, bro, one thing.
Okay.
What last 2 years they have been performing well. They won the first 7 matches, and then they all of a sudden they lose all the next 7 matches, and they didn't qualify. So we can expect certain things because. But as far as
yeah.
I am concerned. Mumbai has a good advantage because they are going to be playing in RR, Rajasthan Royals, to which their bowling won't be much of a concern to Mumbai is batting because it's a slightly more lesser bowling setup than to Mumbai because with the quality of players that they have, the international talents they possess.
See,
So that one.
To
Hmm.
summarize Mumbai's qualification, they basically need to win against these. So as simple as it is. So I
Yep.
don't
Yeah.
think so they are gonna lose or get into trouble against SRH or RR. I would say RR might give a fight, but Mumbai should be getting the win. But yeah, they would face a hard competition against DC because DC is a good all-round side. So yeah,